This video, I'm going to teach a couple new skills and review a couple. So we talked about before inserting shapes, and that's how we got these rectangles. You can insert arrows. Look at all the cool arrows. Callouts, which has some cool things in it like stars, as well as scrolls and kind of sunbursts, and then math symbols as well. Well, what if you want something that is not here supplied for you? You can go to Insert Image and then search the web, and here's a couple of tricks. So say into your project you want to insert an image of the sun. And so I just type in sun, and then I get all these pictures or photos. What I really want is Clipart. You can see I have a couple options here, but if I just add the word Clipart, and I might even want to choose transparent background or type that in to make sure that with my sun doesn't come a background, a white background that's going to block the rest of my work. So I'm going to choose this one and insert it into my project. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. Well, what if I want to take this sun and make it smaller? I just click and drag it by the handle, hold down the Shift key so it doesn't get distorted. What if I want two suns, which sounds a little crazy because there's only one sun. Okay, so now I've got these two objects. I'm going to select them both and then go to Arrange and make sure that they are centered on the page horizontally. So that moves them a little bit. Arrange, center on page vertically. So now they're right in the center, which is pretty cool. And let's say I want to put a shape, insert shape on top of that, like maybe the moon. So I'm going to click and drag and get my moon. And I will go to the paint bucket to fill it and make it a different color and change the border to transparent. But what if I don't like that my moon is like on top of my suns like that? What if I want it to be behind the suns? Kind of looks like a banana, but we'll ignore that. So I select my moon and I'm going to change the order, O-R-D-E-R. And to change the order is under the tool for order. Oh, order, it's right here at the top. My giant pink hand cursor hit it. So order, I'm going to send it backward if I want it to go behind my suns. If I want it to go all the way to the back, I would click send to back. So I'm going to just want it to go behind the suns. And now it's kind of a cool effect where the sun is kind of peeking out over it. So using the order tool would be another way. I could click this blue rectangle, go to Arrange, and then Order, and bring that to the front, and then it will be in front of my moon and suns. So that's just another way to kind of mess around with your objects. One other thing before we go, remember we duplicated and arranged these rectangles. What you might want for your project is to have like different colors. So just a reminder, you can always select one of the rectangles, go back to the paint bucket and maybe change the color. And then maybe you want every other one to have that color. And just so select every other one, it'll have the color. So just some kind of shortcuts for making your project look like what you want it to look like.